there are some barriers. When you are running on the no road, there will be some barriers. It will be in the form of bumps and whatever it is. But when you are listening, there will also be some barriers among the hindrances. You will not be able to listen completely because there will be some barriers. So we will discuss about these barriers. They will come in between in the way of your effective listening. I have classified these barriers into different categories. And the first one is physical barrier. You very well know what is physical barrier. Physical barriers are related to the any sound, any physical problem that is creating problem in listening. For examples, somebody is whispering around you, you will not be able to listen. Somebody is making tears, making unnecessary noise. You might have observed that when somebody is giving excellent speech or there is a drama going on the stage, many audience spectators are steering up, tearing up. So what happens? It is creating disturbance. Passing vehicles also create disturbance, noise around us. Too much message overload will also create problems. Too many messages. Poor acoustic. What is acoustic and what is poor acoustic? You just understand what is acoustic. When you are in a theater, you will find that you listen each and every word. But when you are in a normal room, you will find that acoustic is not good, means your voice is echoing. There are bad sound effects coming out, vibration. So the sound effects and the echo and in the normal room, it is the poor acoustic. So when there is these are the problems, that is poor acoustic. So you will not get clear and perfect sound because of the poor acoustic. In theater, it is perfect acoustic. And there is uncomfortable environment. You are not sitting comfortably. You have defective mechanical devices. For example, microphone is not working properly. You have frequent interruptions when somebody is entering in the classroom very frequently. Somebody is just asking questions frequently. So it is creating, it is physical barrier, I think. And second one is psychological, physiological barriers. They are related to the physical environment. Now we are moving to your body. That is physiological, not psychological. I am talking about physiological. Problems related to our body, our speech, organs. What happens? The health of the listener is not good. So he will not be able to listen properly. He is not healthy. He is fatigue. He is tired. And when you give a speech to a tired listener, he will not listen. Obviously, he will not listen. When somebody has not enough sleep, he will not pay attention to your lecture. You know, many students in our classroom keep on sleeping. They don't listen to us. Why? They had sleeplessness. They had not enough sleep. And some of the students might have hearing problem. You know, in our friend circle or in our classroom, some students always ask, "Sir, what did you say? Sir, what did you say? I don't understand. I couldn't listen." They always said, "Pardon, sir. Pardon, sir." What is that? They might have hearing problem. Actually, there is physiological problem. Second thing is pronunciation of the speaker. Wrong pronunciation, wrong accent. What is accent? What is accent in language? Simply, accent in language is the stress you give to single syllable or single word. I have explained you in the lecture that when you stress a word in a sentence, it, it changes the meaning of the whole sentence. It is accent. And sometimes there is long E and there is short E. There is long U and there is short U. Very well know. We very well know that. And when you make difference between these accents, it is okay. But when the speaker don't understand when to make long U and when to make short U, it will create problems in the listener. If he has talk about heat or if he has talk about heat HEAT, that is long, and HIT, that is short E. There are long U, that is FOOL, fool, that is long U. But FWUL, that is short U. So when the speaker is speaking, wrong accent gives wrong meaning and wrong word to the listener. So good accent is one of the physiological barriers. I was talking about that is psychological barriers. They are related to the personality of the listener, the value system of the listener, behavior pattern of the listener. When you have anxiety, you personally under stress, your attitude is not good, you are very much impatient, you have emotional problems, you will not be able to concentrate on listening. Some of the bad habits are barriers in effective listening. Are the psychological bad habits or lack of interest. You are not interested in the science. For example, you will not pay attention to science. You have prejudice or you have closed mind. Those who do not have open mind, they will not listen properly. So it means their prejudice, their bias are creating problems in effective listening. Some of the listeners continuously criticize the speaker. For example, when there are two opposite political parties, two speakers of different political parties, they will continue criticizing each other. Suppose we have a debate on an issue and we have two parts, they will continue criticizing each other. And when you have the attitude of just criticizing somebody and not valuing his correct and positive or positive ideas, that will create psychological barriers. We have the experience. You just continue listening to facts, not the ideas behind that. It will create distraction. Taking attention means you are just pretending that you are giving attention. Actually, you are not giving attention. Actually, you are not listening. You are faking listening. This is also a psychological barrier. Your ego, you avoid difficult and uninteresting material. You should not avoid, but you intentionally avoid this. Your ego should never come in between your listening. You should not think that your junior person is giving advice to you. You should not patch your ego in between this. It can be a major stumbling block in the way of good listening. This is psychological barrier. You should be psychologically prepared to listen. But if you have these problems, you will create problems in effective listening, whatever language it is. Last one is language barriers. This is the most famous. We do not know the language perfectly. We do not know the pronunciation of that language. We cannot listen to the normal speed of that language. It will create problems. What happens when there are unfamiliar words, when there are new words, we will have problems. If it's a foreign language, if it's a second language, and you are for the first time listening, it will create problems. Now, if you listen to foreigners, or Britishers, or those who speak English fluently from foreign countries, their speed of speaking, their fluency of English is so fast that we who are having mother tongue different from English, maybe Gujarati, Hindi, whatever it is, we will not be able to run with him. We will not be able to maintain the speed of listening. They are speaking perfectly okay. If you watch a Bollywood movie or if you listen to a English song, you will not be as fast as possible as required in that song or in that. We continue reading the subtitles in Bollywood movies because we don't understand the words. We don't understand the exact pronunciation of that words. So that is language barrier. So these are the barriers to effective listening.